So, in this video, we are finally gonna discuss about the mythical monsters, including the best placement and strategies for them. And this video will be the final video of this series, and will include every other monster, while building strategy. And with that said, we start out list with Horus. And Horus is the speed god of Summoner's Greed universe. And he is just like Speedy, but he also attacks with a mythical level strong attack. And he is one of the necessary monster in the game. And he is the best replacement for Speedy. Coming to next. And we got Anubis. And Anubis is another essential monster, since his special attack makes enemies 5 times weaker to attacks. Hence it's a must monster. And best placement for it will be near your main attacker, since its special attack will be helpful that way. And if you have an infinite range monster, then best placement for him will be in the middle slot of first lane. Moving on. And we got the sun god Ra, another of the necessary monster, since he makes every single monster immune to freezing. Hence best slot for him will be the centermost slot, so he can make every single monster immune to freezing. Coming to next. And we got the haughty Bastet. And Bastet got a really strong attack overall, but doesn't possess any everlasting effect. But still being a mythical, it should be placed in the layout. So place it on either side of Ra, but right of him is better choice. Now moving to next. And we got the fire devil Hades. And Hades is a really strong mythical. He isn't everlasting, but until you get any better alternative, you can place him next to Anubis. Moving on. And we got Zeus and Bro Zeus. And both these monsters have a chain lightning attack. And he also is really strong. Hence he can be used as the main attacker, until you get a real infinite range monster. Next up, we got Poseidon and Swolcidon. And both of these are the powerhouse of this pantheon, and can also do splash damage. Hence you can place him on the other side of Ra. And with that, all of our 9 slots are filled. Hence we need to eliminate monsters from now, and coming to next. And we got Artemis. And Artemis got a pretty strong attack, like Bastet, and can also use her special to attack whole of lane. So it can replace Bastet if you want, but it's not must. Moving on to next. And we got the best monster Amaterasu. And she is the true main attacker. Hence it will replace the previous main attacker, since she got the strongest attack in the Summoner's Greed universe. So just say bye-bye to Zeus. But you can use Zeus instead of Hades if you desire. Now to next. And we got the stone summoning bird. And it's also an essential monster to make a perfect layout, since he is able to get the lost stones back. So place it on the side of Ra, instead of Bastet. Moving on to another important monster. And we got Jiraiya. Since Jiraiya is one of the strongest monster, and his special can also slow enemies down. So best placement for him will be on the side of Anubis, replacing Hades. Moving on. And we got the true goddess Hanzo. And without making a big fuzz about it, the best placement for Hanzo is right in our heart. Coming to next monster. And we got the Great King in yellow, the last key to make a universal layout, since his special can turn any monster into a cosmic one. So just place it neat Horus instead of Swolcidon. Moving on. And we got Cthulhu. And he is a really strong, almost infinite range cosmic monster. So it can be used as a replacement for Amaterasu, if you don't have her yet. Next up, we got Shupnikarat. And Agmom is the infinite spawner. Hence, it can also be used instead of Amaterasu, but it's only useful until you get a better monster. I'll tell their hierarchy later, on how to prioritize them. Moving on. And we got Draco Borden, another strong monster, and can be used as a main attacker, but it's not really that impressive because of its short range. Coming to next monster. And we got Tyrvoid. And Tyrvoid is just a lower grade Jiraiya. Hence can be used as a replacement, until you get Jiraiya. Next monster we got is Dervi. And Dervi is an electronic dragon, and can be used as a main attacker in early game, but in late game, It served no purpose. But contrary to this, we got Bull, the purple dragon, and its attacks are the strongest in entire game. And it also got an infinite range. Hence it can be a good main attacker in the absence of Amaterasu. Up next, we got the ocean mythical kraken, Moby and Siren, and these monsters are most useful for the island maps. Hence best placement for them is another triangle formation, where they take over all the slots on the sides. And after their placement, this is how the layout should be looking. Coming to next, and we got Thor, one of the latest edition, and this beast is useful for the Ice Queen Tempest map, and nowhere else, since he can boost lightning damage of all monsters. So I'll show its placement once we reach the Ice Queen in our best layout series. Moving on, and we got Loki, the better version of Shupnikarat. Hence best placement for him will be as a main attacker, and if you just got him, you can use him as the main monster, since he is the best alternative for Amaterasu. And now coming to last, and we Odin, and even though he looks very good, he isn't that impressive of a monster, so only use him in dire situations. But just so you all don't get confused, all the mythicals who did not made it to the layout are not bad, as all mythicals are good in one way or another. So if you have a few of them, you should definitely be using them all to their maximum potential. And the hierarchy of using monsters as main attackers is Amaterasu at first, Loki at second, Hanzo at third, Bull at fourth, Jiraiya at fifth, Shupnikarat at sixth, and Cthulhu at seventh. And with that said, we end this video. I hope you liked this series. And now we will test this layout in each game mode, and see if it stands the test if being the greatest layout ever or not. Thanks for watching. Just keep grinning and Aura is...